illegal mines of the Amazon where gold is exchanged for sex. Diane Lett was 17 years old when her husband died of a heart attack, and she did not have enough money to pay for his funeral. His hometown of Itaituba in the northern Brazilian state of Para is the center of illegal gold mining in the country. A friend of Diane's suggested that she raise money by having sex with miners in the deep mines of the Amazon. She says that going to the mines is a game of luck. Women are severely humiliated there. Maybe the men there will slap you on the face or start shouting. She said, "I was sleeping in the bedroom when suddenly a man jumped from the window and pointed a gun at my head." Diane says that if they are paying, they consider the woman their property. She went to the illegal mines and collected money for her husband's last rites. She was 18 when her first child was born. For the past 16 years, like many women in Itaituba, she has worked intermittently in the mines as a cook, washerwoman, bar girl, and a sex worker. Now it is Dean's responsibility to support a family of 7. Natalia Cavalcanti became a sex worker at the age of 24 in a mining settlement on a remote site. "I'm not saying that all the women here do this, but most of them make a living as sex workers, so it's a common thing here," she says. For years later, she married the bar owner and became a brothel medium. Recently, he left this job to take care of his nieces living in the city. Life is not easy in the mining settlements in the rainforests. There are dirt roads, a saloon bar, and only one church. But the miners live far from here in huts made of wood and bamboo, surrounded by leopards and snakes, and complete darkness after the generator shuts down. Women who work as cooks have to live in these camps with men. Natalia says that the miners only show up in the village when they get gold from the mine and have money to spend. Women say that sometimes they have to be persuaded to shower before sex. Running a brothel is a crime under Brazilian law, but Natalia says she has not earned any commission from the business. She says they only hired staff for the bar and rented out rooms for sex. Young women would approach him asking for work, and he would sometimes pay them to travel to the brothel. It is a 7-hour drive from Itaituba. Asked if she had doubts about giving work to other women, Natalia replied, "Sometimes I think I've been through it all, and I know what it's like. But then I think these girls have a responsibility to support their families, and they also have to raise their own children. Many girls who have 1 or 2 children, we give them work." Natalia had earned a lot of money even before marriage. Now Natalia has her own house in Itaituba, a motorcycle, and lots of gold which she used to get in exchange for sex. Sometimes up to 2 or 3 grams at a time. She wanted to study and become a lawyer or an architect. She says some women in Itaituba, also known as Gold Nugget City, have started their own businesses with the money they earn. But it is dangerous for a woman to visit these violent and illegally settled mining settlements. Although the environmental damage caused by these mines is well known, the UN says there are also threats to humans such as violence, sexual exploitation, and trafficking that are not talked about much. A precious metals dealer told the BBC that illegal gold from these mines is usually labeled as the product of licensed companies before being exported for use in jewelry and mobile phones or other electronic equipment. The 3 largest buyers of Brazilian gold are Canada, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom. According to the Institute of Escalaha's think tank, more than 90% of all exports to Europe go from areas where illegal mining takes place. Killing of women is also not uncommon in these villages. The body of 26-year-old Riley Santos was found last year in the room where she lived near the Koyo Koyo mine. It is 11 hours drive from Itaituba. Her older sister Relaine says a man offered her money in exchange for sex and she refused. The man later found Riley and beat him to death. Relaine says many women die every day. She says that, "I was born in the mines, I grew up in the mines, but now I am afraid of living in the mines." A man has been arrested for Riley's murder, but has yet to be charged. The man is denying all the charges leveled against him. Brazil's illegal gold mining land has more than doubled to 220,000 hectares in 10 years, 2023. It is an area larger than Greater London. No one knows how many women work in the area or how many illegal miners there are. The Brazilian government says that the number of these illegal miners is between 80,000 and 800,000. The government of President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has taken steps to shut down illegal mines and stop dealers from buying gold. But rising gold prices have forced many men to try their luck in the dangerous mines. Due to the health hazards and hardships in the mining areas, Diane wants to stop working here and is planning to do so. He hopes this will be his last trip. Their goal is to make enough money in 2 or 3 months to go back and open a snack bar. However, they realize that they may not succeed in this business. She says that when she is walking alone in the forest, she worries about her children. I will keep trying as long as I have the courage, because I think one day my children will say, "Our mother worked very hard. He endured everything for us, and he never gave up."